What's up guys, Chigs here from Chigs Tech Reviews. Today I got my hands on the latest ZEBLAZE Thor 5 full Android smartwatch. Now this new smartwatch comes with dual OS setup, so you have your usual full Android system and the option to switch to an energy efficient smart bracelet mode. Now the watch itself looks pretty good. The body is made completely from polycarbonate and it does make it quite light in weight. Furthermore, you have a 1.39 inch AMOLED display with a screen resolution of 454 by 454, so slightly higher resolution than the previous ZEBLAZE models. Furthermore, this smartwatch has dual OS, so you have the MediaTek 6739 quad-core CPU which will power your Android side, but this watch also has another basic OS in the background which you can switch from in settings, and it will give you basic sports functions like pedometer, heart rate monitor, time, and all the other functions will not be available in the basic mode. So it will give you a low powered device mode which will last you up to 4 days on a single charge. Furthermore, you have 2 gigs of RAM and 16 gigs of internal storage. There is also Bluetooth version 4, GPS, Wi-Fi, 4G LTE Nano SIM card slot, and this is running full Android 7.1.1. Now you do have a 545 milliamp hour battery which promises 1 day of normal usage, and in the basic mode you can achieve up to 4 days of battery life. Furthermore, there is no IP certification, which means stay away from water. Now inside the box you will find a user manual, a bag with a small screwdriver and 2 spare tiny screws, and that's going to be for the SIM card tray, and you also get a magnetic USB charger. Coming to the watch dimensions, it's 54mm in diameter and 15.2mm in thickness, and this watch weighs 67 grams. And the straps are 256mm in length and 24mm in width. Now the straps themselves are made from silicone, and this is what the watch looks like on my wrist. The straps do indeed feel quite comfortable, and the watch doesn't feel that bulky either. And I would like to add that the straps are not removable. These are fixed straps, as you've got the antenna lines running inside, so straps not removable. And to give you an idea of the size, I will bring in the Samsung Galaxy Watch, and this is how they fare side by side. The Galaxy Watch is 46mm in diameter with a 1.3 inch screen, and it's only 13mm thick and weighs 63 grams. And if we compare that to the Thor 5, which is 54mm in diameter with a 1.39 inch screen, and it's 15.2mm in thickness and weighs 67 grams. So the Thor 5 is slightly thicker, and weight wise there's not a lot between them. Now on the side of the watch we have nothing, but we do have a front facing 8 megapixel camera over here. Now on the other side we do have 2 buttons, power and back. And at the bottom of the watch you've got your heart rate sensor, a 4G Nano SIM card tray, and your charger pins. I'll quickly show you the charger. It's a magnetic charger, and it simply connects to the back of the watch. And it is actually quite a strong magnetic connection. It's not going to pull off very easily, so good job ZEBLAZE with the charger. So here is the default watch face ZEBLAZE has chosen for this watch, and I have to say it's not bad at all, but you do have a large number of watch faces built in, and to change you just keep the center pressed for around 2 seconds, and then you'll be presented with a rather large choice of different watch faces that you can instantly change to. And I will now give you a few examples of the selection available on the screen right now. You also have the option to use the camera to make your own watch face. So I am going to briefly test this out. So I just took a picture of myself and I'm going to select that as the watch face. And there you go, you've got yourself a custom watch face. So I really like how easy that was. And the camera clarity was not bad either. So when you get to the end of the list, you'll see a plus sign, and if you tap it, you will then gain access to a whole library of free downloadable watch faces, and any of these watch faces can be downloaded and installed in seconds. And there are a lot of watch faces you can choose from. So let's go through the watch features. If we swipe down from the top, you'll see your connection info, and if we swipe to the left, you have your quick toggles for Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, airplane mode, screen brightness, etc. Screen brightness is currently on max. I've just turned it right down. So this is the lowest screen brightness, and if you were in the dark, then that would be clearly visible. So that is the lowest brightness. That's what you can expect. You've got to love the AMOLED display, seriously. Let's go back to brightness and turn it up a bit. So that's halfway, and halfway is good enough for most people. Now if we keep going, you've got your quick clean, so that's basically a memory cleaner, and if we swipe again, you've got your music controls. So you do have 16 gigs of internal storage. You can fill it up with your own music, connect to your Bluetooth headphones, and away you go. If we swipe again, you've got your weather information, and if I just tap it, it will update and show me my current local weather. Okay, so if we keep going, swipe to the right, you've got your notifications, and there are quite a few notifications there for me to go through. So if we swipe up from the top, you've got your fitness at a glance, showing you your distance, calories and steps taken for the day. And if we swipe again, you will see a 7-day count for your fitness, which is great. Now if we swipe towards the left, you've got all of your apps here, and I'll quickly go through them. You've got contacts, phone, messaging, settings, browser, downloads, calendar, clock, camera, gallery, music, sound recorder, file manager, heart rate monitor, fitness, weather, voice search, the Google Play Store, and you do have the full version of the Play Store. You've got full version of Google Maps, you've got Assistant, Sports, Target, Long Standby, and another app store. So that will give you some basic popular apps that you can immediately download. So the first thing I am going to test is, can you do Bluetooth phone calls without inserting a SIM card? So I am going to try it right now. I've already paired up to my smartphone, and you can see cellular network not available. So Bluetooth phone calls are not supported. If you want to make phone calls, you do have to insert a Nano SIM card. And the next thing I would like to test is the camera. So I've already taken one picture with the camera. I'll quickly show you that. And you can see that it's quite a clear camera. Let's take another shot. So here are some shots I've just taken. 8 megapixel camera. The clarity is great. I have to say this might be one of the best cameras we've seen in a smartwatch so far. So yeah, very impressive 8 megapixel camera. Now if we keep going, I do want to check out the heart rate monitor. So put this on my wrist quickly. For an accurate reading, you have to fix it on quite tight. So that's the heart rate. I'm doing the same test on my Samsung Galaxy Watch. And if we observe them, they do appear to be quite accurate. So there does appear to be quite an accurate heart rate sensor in this watch. So I just downloaded some games and apps from the Play Store, and we're going to put this watch to the test. So let's begin with YouTube. So as you can see, YouTube works great. Now let's go ahead and test a game out. I'm going to load up Beach Buggy Racing. So Beach Buggy is working absolutely fine. The screen on hand raise feature is on. So I've got it on. We're going to test it out now. So you can see the screen is off. Always on screen is on. And it has worked. Let's try it again. So the screen on hand raise feature does work. There does seem to be a second or two delay. We're going to try it again. So the screen on hand raise feature does work, but you do have a 2-second delay. Now that seems quite common with these type of full Android smartwatches. I look forward to the day when a full Android smartwatch can do this. See how fast that was? 1 second delay. So one day I guess we'll get there. I hope we get there in the end. Let's do a quick Wi-Fi speed test. Now in the Wi-Fi speed test, we got download speeds of 46 megabits per second and upload speeds of 18 megabits per second. Now the top speeds we're currently achieving in this office is between 67 to 70 megabits per second. Now in the Antutu benchmark test, we did achieve 31K. So let's see how that compares with the others. So here is my top smartwatch chart for 2019, showing you the latest smartwatches and seeing how they compare with each other. And as you can see, the brand new ZEBLAZE Thor 5 Dual has taken position 8 on this chart with a rating of 8.5 out of 10. You can view the full versions of all my charts online at chigstech.com and read them at your leisure. So there you have it, guys. That was the new ZEBLAZE Thor 5 Dual. So here are my thoughts on this device. With every edition, ZEBLAZE watches definitely seem to get better and better. I can see a more accurate heart rate sensor and pedometer, better camera, better GPS, great loudspeaker quality, battery life is quite decent depending on your usage, and the performance seems to get better and better. But to change the game, I really want to see a faster hand-on raise, as 2 seconds is far too long, and it's also temperamental, so sometimes it will not even show you the time when you raise your hand. So ZEBLAZE really need to improve the hand raise feature, as that is one of the most important features in the smartwatch today. So bottom line, if you need a full Android smartwatch with SIM card capabilities, then this watch will give you the best performance, and it is definitely the best full Android smartwatch you can currently buy. And with that being said, I will leave the links in the description so you guys can check this product out. Meanwhile, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all have a brilliant day. See you in the next one, guys.